Campers, it's Gina again. I've been having a look through some of the sets that are going to be going now in June, and there's a few hostess sets as well that tend to get overlooked, and people normally buy stuff out the actual catalogue. They don't actually click on the Stampin' Rewards and have a look at the hostess sets. And I've had this set for ages and ages and ages and ages, and I've never played with it apart from one little stamp, so I thought I'd have a go. I'll give it a go. It's called In the City. It's brilliant. Ever so quirky. Just a cute little card. And I just thought I'd have a go with it. It is 2-step. Maybe 3 in some places. I did make a boo-boo on my sun. So I cut my little yellow sun out of a 3/4 inch circle punch. Just to hide the blemish. We can make mistakes and we can rectify. So I'm going to have a go at this again. I may change the layout and put the building somewhere else, but look how cute. I'm not sure if I like this. It's like cobblestones, they are. And I just did them on a piece of grey paper thinking that the tarmac would be. I didn't want to do it on black and then have white cobbles, but this was the closest thing to. I'm not sure if I like it though, so I might not bother with that bit. But I love it. It's a cute little card. Love these little clouds. You could literally use your blends and colour everything in, but it's just so simple. But the only thing is, everything is on the block. Front side, back side. The trees, the little things, the trees. Oh, you've literally got to have a block for everything. So I've used every block going. I suppose this would be perfect for your Stamparatus. To get some of these little. You've got 3 parts to the shop. You've got the shop, the colouring, the little. Oh, it's just the church. There's the actual building. There's the colours. There's the steeple. So I'm going to be swapping blocks over like mad. Oh look, and I've got a bit of ink on the top of my block there. And I'm only using, believe it or not, card pieces that are in my scraps bin. They're not scraps, because every time I need a layer, I cut a card in half, A4 card in half. That way I've got card base as well. So I'm just going to fold it. I've just grabbed any base, like the red one. It wasn't a chosen colour choice. It wasn't because I'd done a red building. I just pulled it out because it was there. It's ready made. I'm just using up little bits. So just getting it done. So you're going to need 2 pieces of card. These are 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. I do sit here some days and cut a pile of them out, because I know they're the perfect size for each card. So I just sit and cut a few of those out. So they're always at hand for me. One's for the inside, one's for the out. Again, I'm going to do that fancy punching with the corners. I can't wait for the triple banner punch. I am not placing an order until the 2nd of May, because we were only limited to what we could order in the product premiere, and pennies prevailing. I didn't want to just use those few little bits that we could have from there, so I'm frugally waiting. I have some rewards as well I'm going to cash in. So I'm going to use that on my order as well, but it won't take effect until the 2nd of May. I think I can start ordering again. I could have ordered the bits and rushed it and had everything, and probably not liked everything. So I'm going to frugally pick what I want, nice and carefully, so I don't overspend and I get good value for my money. So I used to rush. Honestly, I used to be terrible and rush everything. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. And then I'd think to myself after I got it, why did I buy this set? So I'm being good. I'm just stamping a couple of these trees. And I'm trying to balance, because my block, I don't want to take everything off. I will remove the little fire. I think it's a little taxi. And I'm using this paper underneath just so I can I'm going to use my mint macaron for the leaves, for the tree bits. I just think the only thing is there's going to be stamps everywhere. So, and because it's photopolymer, you can see right through your two-step stamping. Isn't that brilliant? And that's all I'm doing for the inside. And then I will probably put rhinestones in the corner of my card. So there's my base. I'm going to add those together in a moment. I'm going to do all the black stamping now, which is the outlines. And then we're going to go through to the colours, which is going to make this a lot easier. So what we're going to do, let me find. I have, oh, there it is. My stamp. There is actually, how many is there? There are 60 stamps in this set. And you can get this as a Stampin' reward. And let me just tell you, if I can, let me find my old catalogue. And they are stamp sets. And they're right at the back of your book. There it is, in the city. If you have a hostess code of your own and earn 150, you sell £150 of the product. This set, its total value is £24. But with your hostess reward, you can get this for £14.50. So you could get all that free of charge for holding a qualifying order. Same with the Tranquil Tulips. Absolutely love that. So we're going to be playing with these sets again. That's a 22. There's 22 stamps in the Tranquil Tide. Its value is £14. But you can get that for £9 for hosting a party. So go and see your demos. Ask them for a hostess code. If you're down south and need a demo, please look out for Georgie Burns. Absolutely wonderful woman. She's down in Essex and would love your business. I'm just a hobby demo and I'm not. I just do it for myself. You've also got your Delightful, it's called, 11 rubber stamps. This one's brilliant. I like this one. Really pretty. And you can get that in wood or photopolymer. No, clear, sorry. It's worth £17 clear, and you only pay £11 for it if you are having hold a party. You got the background bits. That again, valued at £19. You will pay £12 in the clear. I'm giving clear because not many people like. And this one, Dare to Dream, there's 29 stamps in there. It's worth £15. You will only pay £9 for that. Plus, you'll have 10% reward, say, for £150. So you'll pay £9. You'll still have £6 to spend on other products as well. Then you've got the Feathery Friends. I didn't get that one. I wish I had now. That was really nice. And again, £11 to you. Value is £17. But people tend to forget about these stamp sets at the back. So, yeah, and if you go on online, right down the list on the right, on the left-hand side, it'll say Stampin' Rewards, and it'll show you all the stamp sets that are available. Now, the hostesses. So, and if you want to get one of those, that's how you do it. So, I'm going to have a play with this. Why not? It's going to retire in June, so let's have a play. So, I'm going to grab... Did I get the sunshine out? I did, but I put it back because I made a boo-boo. There it is. It looks massive, but it's not. Trust me. And I'm going to stamp that in Daffodil Delight. I'm going to have to... I'm pinching blocks from all over the place. Because look at the size of the ones I've got left. And it's a bit big. And you've got to be really gentle. Because I smudged... What I did is I got it so all over the place. But when I stamped it... Whee! I've done it. Yeah, so my little cleaning cloth as well is going to come in real handy at the moment. Because this is brilliant. Sorry about the noise. It's called an absorber cloth. Absolutely amazing. And cleans your stamps. If you're willing to do it straight away perfectly, then you can pop them straight back in your... Let me just get these out. I've peeled the backing things off. Yeah, the only one I used in this was this one on a card, like, so it looks like fireworks. Brilliant. That's the only one that's used out the whole set. I'm going to keep these out off to one side so I can just grab stamps and go. But I love the quirkiness of this set as well. I love quirky little cards. I think they're absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to do my church now. this, I'm going to do all the outlines, like I'm saying. We'll devise the road as we go along. But look, they're just so clear and crisp. Then I've got this. This is the top of the building, believe it or not, for the colouring. And this is, I would say, multi-storey flats, or it could be office buildings, whatever you want to call it. So I'm doing all the outlines first. Got this beautiful house here. Oh, I better take that off, because that is to do with the colouring. And this is a lovely townhouse. I'm going to pop that right next to the church. Oh, a little smudge mark there. See it? I'll get that off later with my rubber. And I'm also going to pop one down there next to that flats. Flats. We've got this beautiful shop. I think it's a cake shop. But look, the line isn't the best, but it doesn't matter. It's your card, and it's just the cutest. What else have I got? And I'm going to come back in and have a few trees here and there. Don't worry about that line. I will, like I say, sort that out. Love these trees. I think they're just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Did I have another building? No, I don't think I did. Oh, yes, I did. This really tall one with the clock on. So I'm going to pop that in there as well. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. We've got a little tree there, so I might just do that one as well. To fill that gap, I'm going to pop that on my cloud one for a minute, because you're just swapping blocks all the time. So we've got a little tree there as well. Cute. Do you think we can? No, it's too much for there. You don't have to fill every gap, so my little tree can go back on its stamp. There's a little, there's to colour it in, so I'm going to pop that on there as well. In fact, I'm going to turn that over. Cleaning my blocks as I go. I'm going to use Hair Pizzazz this time. And now you watch, I'll end up totally covered in ink by the time I finish with peeling all these bits off. And because you can see right through them, oh, and even if you don't, you can go over it again. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. So there's my little tree sorted. My stamp is clean, so I can pop that back. But you'd be surprised how many little things are in here. I'll have to look on the bottom of the case, because, wow. You just got like a little ice cream vendors there. You got the houses and the churches here. You got a police car, limousine, a van, a normal car, your trees, taxi, aeroplane, these cobbles. You've got the, like I'm saying, the fireworks. And then thanks for letting us visit. Welcome to the block. And I just put in, let's hope it's a wonderful day. And then I left off the in your, because I didn't want to add neighbourhood or, you know. And I don't know why they've got neighbourhood twice. Neighbourhood. It's spelled differently. One's with a U and one's without. Happy for you. Special delivery. Going to the chapel. So it could be used for a lot of things. It could be a wedding card even. So this is brilliant. So now I'm going to stick my clouds back on. Please don't worry about that little mark there. I will get it off with my ink eraser, which I've got here to hand. And start giving it a gentle. You have to wait for your ink to dry, otherwise you'll never get it off. I'm sorry that it's shaking. Nice circular motions. I won't mess too much with that right now, because I will rectify it though. There's my little taxi. Oh my gosh. This is just the cutest set ever. So now for our clouds. I'm just going to dot them here and there. I'm going to have a couple. I'm keeping a space at the top for my sentiment. So I'm going to do a little half one there. And I think that's okay, because like I say, by the time I got my sentiment in, and I think that's all for the black. So, woohoo, we can pop our black away. But yeah, so, I mean, people get lost when they don't know what they're ordering and what they can order. So I'm going to start putting these back. Get my cloth. I'm going to clean these little houses and put them away. So I can get some of my blocks back. Hopefully. And there's that blood. Oh, beautiful. I was going to say something else then. I don't know what it was, but it come out like blood. That beautiful little shop. What else do we have? We've got our tree, which is now clean, but we need the insert. So I can pop these away. But yeah, 60 stamps are absolutely brilliant. Worth £24. And you get it to the value of just £14.50. So you are gaining on your reward straight away, because you have got a potential £29 stamp set. Perfect. Now, these are just... I'm looking now to make sure I've just got the bits I need, so I can add this on there now. My church can go away, but you would need one of these cloths. The Absorber is absolutely brilliant. If you go to theabsorber.co.uk, they deliver as well, straight to you. You can get them off Amazon too. Oh, I didn't do this building. Oh yes, I did. There he is. Now I can pop him away. He's on this other pad. It's just so simple. You could add loads of different items to this. You could keep going and keep going and keep going. So now we've all got the bits we need to do the colouring ins. Got a massive block there. I don't need that. So this has got the top of the building on, and this is going to have my taxi on. So I'm going to swap ends. That way I can stamp, clean and remove, and then I can stamp with that as well. So now I've got all my bits ready. Oh my gosh, we can start colouring in. So again, I'm going to go back with the Pear Pizzazz. This is going to be for my trees. And you, like I say, I stamped once. And leave it pale. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And such a quirky looking card. I think that is brilliant. And I'm going to clean that now, and that can go straight away. But look, it comes, this cloth is fabulous, and none of the ink goes on your fingers. Well, it's not supposed to. She says, that's probably from me picking up the other stamps without removing the ink first. So I've got a block clear again. Yay. Oh, there's that building. I thought I was just about to put him away, but he is not needed. And I've got like a little jigsaw puzzle going on for my blocks. I keep them in a little basket. Whoops. So, let me see. I had this tall building, which is perfectly clean now because I wiped it yesterday. I made this card last night before I went to bed. So I thought I'd film today. It is clean. I will get that red off there, believe it or not. And I'm going to come in with some Marina Mist for this tall building. And hopefully, yes, and I'm going to get that as close as possible. As you can see. Oh yes, I got it better this time than I did last time. That is brilliant. And again, clean your ink off. You can free up your stamp. And I'm going to pop that back in there. And I'm just changing up. I want to keep my buildings like, have you ever watched Balamori with your grandkids? What's the story in Balamori? And all the houses are brightly different coloured houses. They're absolutely fabulous. And I want my cake shop. It looks like a cake shop because it looks like there's a cake in the window. And I want my cake shop when I can find my shop. There it is. I'm going to have to peel this off just for a second because I want my cake shop in Sweet Sugar Plum. And it's so simple to line up. I'm sorry if you do see my head. It's just that I don't. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to clean that off. And I'm going to pop my little shop back in its place. And I love the way they got these marked down so you just don't stick them anywhere and everywhere. You've actually got a space for them. These are now for the little curtains onto the canopy. I'm sticking my finger in ink everywhere. And I'm going to do this one. Oh, no, I'm going to choose my lemon lime twist for this one. I think that would look really cute. But it's just a matter of swapping them over. Lining them up. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, they've even got ones for the door. But they're so tiny and my eyesight's not the best. So I am not going to do the little doors. I'm going to use my... I can pinch now. Look, I can pinch that block for there. I'm going to use my... either my blends or my felt tip pens or my markers. So now let's pick another building. Let's go for crumb cake for our church. And I freshly inked this. And I think it might be a little bit dark. I think it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp off. And then stamp my little church. But what a fun little project. What a fun way of colouring. And like I say, if you miss bits, you can always go back over because it's photopolymer. Or you can grab your marker of your choice. And again, go over the top. I am absolutely loving this little set. It's just the cutest. And I've got freed up another block. Yay! Now for my two little buildings, I'm going to pull it in. Oh, wait there now. We still need our roof. And that is for that one. Where's the roof? There's the roof of the church. I'm going to leave that full strength. And it's a tiled roof. And it's cute. And that can go away. Every little place. I love the way these stamp sets, I've got the images there. Got my cup of coffee. Time for a swig. And now I've freed up a little block there. So that can go for the top of my building. Which is this one over here. Am I going to have a nice bright building? I think it's got to be cute. And I'm going to choose rose red. I just love this colour. And this is for the I'm going to keep that full strength. And it's just going up here at the top of the building. And another boo-boo there. I will, again, use my eraser later. Where's the top of this building? It's on the other one. We just got, there's so much stuff on here. There's the aeroplane and the taxis, and there's that little stand. There's the cobbles. We could get them out actually. I might use them after all. Let's have a look. Pop them on there anyway. So now for our building. it was the tall one we're going to go. Let me see what this looks like. Stamp off, and then, oh, I like the second one. So I'm going to stamp. I'm going to pop this on. Or a little bit out of a line, so I'm going to stamp again. See, it's just filled it in and it's made it so much better. Love it. Love, love, love. Squeaky clean are my buildings. And now I've freed up another stamp. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little tiny scrap piece of paper here. And I have got those cobbles again. I could add that actually, because I did it. I did this last night. What do you reckon? Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. I'm going to pick some more nice colours now. I'm going to choose... Oh, I'm going to have one of my buildings in Bermuda Bay. I might stamp off with this one. So once, twice. It's so cute. And then full strength we're going to have on the other one. Tiny little bit there on the edge. Not quite. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely. So I'm going to have a paler roof and a darker roof. Just wipe this clean. And we can clean up as we're going along, which is great. And I'm freeing up my blocks, like I was saying. So this is going to have the full strength roof on. And this one is going to have the paler one. And then look what I've just done on the corner. So I'm going to tappy tap. So we've switched it up. I think that is absolutely brilliant. Loving this stamp set. May have to get it out and play with it more often. And we've just got our clouds to do now. I may attach this cobble. I don't know. I think I will. And then we've got, oh, our little taxi. I do need to fetch my black back in. Oh, and then I nearly went on the Bermuda Bay then. So I'm basically just... I'm going to do two, I think. And if I've got time, I'll fussy cut the two out. Brilliant though, absolutely brilliant. Couple of little taxis going down the road. We can pop him away now. He does have a colour to fill him in. And I'm going to have, whoops, my real red. So we can have two little red taxis going down the road. I just think this is adorable, absolutely adorable. How cute. And like you're saying, if you didn't get it right the first time, just go over it again. Love it. Love, 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 love. I mean, some people might not want to mess around doing these little bits, but you'd be surprised. It takes so much effort and it's just the best, absolutely the best. So I'm going to turn now. I want my soft sky before it retires. Can you believe this? Ugh, it's going. Let me have a look. And I stamped off and then just over my clouds. I don't want them too dark. Hence all the scratch paper. Save my underneath stuff getting dirty. Isn't it just the cutest little thing you've ever seen? That is just lush. I'm loving it. Love, love, love. And no two cards are ever the same. Unless you use your Stamparatus, then they're going to be. So that's mine. I'm going to put that back. I might use the grey after all. My cobbles are over this side. Right there. I've just got the sentiment left on this one. This one is all back into its place. So you can attach the back on now to keep that nice and clear. I'm going to cut my taxes out in a moment. They won't take long. And I did have a scrap piece of, I don't want that, it's not Whisper White. It's just, that's very vanilla. Oh my God, my eyesight's terrible. I've got thick Whisper White here. So I'm going to mask off using a post-it note. Just those words. And I've got a little one at the end as well. Not quite wide enough. Oh, I suppose the green one would have been wide enough. And there goes my post-it notes on the floor. And I had it upside down. Good job I checked then, because I would have had the wrong bit stamped. And what did I use on that one? I used my black. Here's to a wonderful day. Don't forget to pull off your backing. And I'm just going to, I'm going to stamp that pretty close. That is brilliant, just how I wanted it. Perfect. So I'm going to wipe that off. And I'm going to pop my last piece away. All those blocks out then. Absolutely amazingly go back. Nice and neat. Ready for the next time you want to play. Job's a good one. And I can pinch my blocks back now for my, because I keep them on a block so my other blocks can go away. I got OCD. I know I'm going to be doing another card shortly, but I have to make sure every single one of my blocks gets put away before I move on to the next project. I just can't. So I'm going to get rid now of this scratch paper. I will bin that in a moment. I'm going to get some of my Tombow. I've got it on both sides. Oh, I prefer that side. And I love the fact that it's wonky and it's not stray, and you know, that's what a quirky card for me is all about, because it's quirky, and that's how I love them. I will continue to get rid of that stain. I just think this card is so cute. Oh, look at that, I've got glue on the back. It doesn't matter because that will be going on my card front. But we can do that while the glue is out before it sticks to anything else. Oh, and do you know the card I did last night with the Chinese stickers that were gifted to me off the gorgeous Brenda Harrison? She has just given me the webpage where she had those dresses from. I will get that up for you now, and it's called www.craftcreations.com, They sell the stickers, they sell lots of things. Go and have a look. My basket is really full already. But if you like the stickers that I used on last night's card, please go and check that web page out. They do decoupage, all sorts. Sorry about the shaking. But I will continue to get that off. And if I can't, I will disguise it with something else. Right, now for my doors, quickly. I'm just going to fetch in. I've got Sharpies, I've got all sorts. I am going to fill in the sun. I just think it's too cute. You can use your blends on these if you want. I'm just grabbing what's quickly to hand. I do have my pool party, and I'm going to fill in the windows on my taxis. So cute. Love it. I have my pineapple punch, which is going to fill in the extra layers on my canopies. And the door is going yellow. And the cake's inside. I'm just going to brush the canopies on these two buildings. You've got all the stamps for that, but I think it's a bit too fussy. I have this gorgeous brown colour here. And all I did was go over the stalks, the branches of my tree, just to give it that illusion. I also have a gorgeous green colour here, and I'm just putting grass, believe it or not, in between, because it's an avenue at the end of the day. A tree-lined street is an avenue, and they have grass verges, but I'm not going to go wild. I know on my other card they were further down and I coloured it all in, but no need for that. Just love it. I have a black marker pen where I added just some little birds in flight. Don't have to go wild. Just beautiful. I'm going to fetch my scissors in now. I want my sentiment really close up to the end there. As close to there as possible. And now I'm just going to flag the ends. Perfect. I'm going to grab one of my markers again, get rid of these bits. These will come good for another sentiment or two. And I'm going to use my blue Sharpie, and I'm just going to drag it along the ends. Ideal to do this if you don't fancy cutting a small piece of paper from behind. Just add a little bit of colour, oops, to the end of your card. Oh, don't worry about that. It's just a sample card. Grab some dimensionals. Could even do. I'm going to pop this. Hope it's a wonderful day, so that doesn't have to be any kind of celebration. You can just send this card to somebody because you think the world of them. My fingers are absolutely covered. Now, quickly, I'm just going to cut out my taxis. I think these are so adorable. and so quick. Bob them on a mini dimensional. And just place them wherever you want them. What an adorable little set though. I mean, it's worth having a play with all those blocks. I know you don't have 60 blocks, but stick them on the backs. Learn to have a little play. Even get your Stamparatus out if you've got one. I know I have. Love mine. I used it yesterday for a card and I thought it was adorable. Which you will see. Last but no means least, the one here. You could do a bit of reverse stamping here. As if someone's getting picked up outside their local church. Get rid of these bits. Put my scissors away. I've got OCD. And now for the inside of my card. We've already stamped our trees. What a quirk. And it reminds me of that little hero one we had. My Hero, was it? With the mum and dad as superheroes. Perfect. If you want to add gems now, you perfectly more than welcome to do so. I'm just going to add one in each corner. Just to break up the inside, because there's a lot going on the front. There we go. And there's my card. Just so cute. I will get rid of that and that. I do have my alcohol. These, because the Sharpies are alcohol markers, they get rid of. This will get rid of it. Take a little bit of time, but it will get that off there. Starting to come off now, see? But I'll wait for the paper to dry and just keep removing it until it's gone. But I just think that is so adorable. And there's the other one. I hope you give it a go. I think they're absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. You love it. But thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up. And don't forget to press the subscribe button and a little bell and you'll be notified of future videos. But until next time, love you all. Bye.